What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Vault. My name is Money, and today is day 3 of Funkon reveals. Funkon is Funko's substitute for San Diego Comic-Con this year because the physical convention got postponed until November of this year, so Funko decided to say, you know what, let's do our own convention. Now, if you haven't watched the first and second part of this series where I detail all of day 1 and all of day 2 respectively, they will both be linked in the description down below, so you can go ahead and check out what I think of day 1, which had my favorite reveal so far, Leslie Knope, and then day 2, which I think, in my opinion, was the worst day so far. And if you want to see more content just like the video you're watching right now, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more videos from me. So we kick off day 3 with a Diamond Bulbasaur and a Diamond Squirtle. Now, Diamond Bulbasaur will be shared with Target, and Diamond Squirtle will be shared with GameStop, which are pretty good retailers, I'm not going to lie. Diamond Vaporeon was shared with Barnes & Noble for Emerald City, and that wasn't exactly the best case scenario because every Barnes & Noble got one case and it sold out super quick. And now Diamond Vaporeon, even for the shared sticker, is going for around $100, $125, which is nuts. So to see Diamond Bulbasaur going to Target is pretty good because Diamond Charmander was pretty accessible for most collectors. And I mean, GameStop exclusives are typically super easy to get. So this is actually great news. Now, when they first announced that Diamond Pokemon were going to be the thing, I was a little apprehensive to it, but after seeing them in person, I think they're actually really neat, and I like when they do Diamond Pokemon a lot now, so I really can't complain. Next up, we have the Disney Ultimate Princess Celebration getting a Snow White pop and pin, and then mini backpack bundle. Now, this is one that is really weird to me, because this was officially announced as a Funko Shop exclusive. It had a little gold sticker and everything for it. So when people saw this as a Funkon exclusive, I think everyone was like, wait a minute, what's going on? And then to make it even worse, when you go to the Funko app, it says that there's going to be a convention exclusive sticker for Snow White, and then the shared sticker one is going to be the Funko Shop gold sticker. I really don't understand why this is happening. So this went from being a Funko Shop item to a Funkon item to a little bit of both. But the thing that really gets me upset is that if you look at the box shots, the sticker is so big, it covers the pin up. So unless they move the sticker over a little bit like they do with Pop and Buddy combos, this is going to be completely hidden by the sticker. Next up, we have our Masters of the Universe reveals with Roboto and Whiplash. And then there will be a Web Store soda limited to 5,000 pieces, and then a Prince Adam soda limited to what looks like 18,000 pieces. I think 18,000 pieces is the highest piece counted soda that we've seen, so I will bet money that we will see this Prince Adam soda go to a shared retailer like, honestly, probably Hot Topic, because they got the Todd Ingram soda from Scott Pilgrim back from New York last year, I think it was. So it kind of makes sense for them to get another one for Funkon, right? The Web Store soda is limited to 5,000 pieces, which isn't great, but it's still better. It's not limited to 1,500 or 2,000, so 5,000 is pretty comfortable. I could see this not selling out to lottery winners and still having maybe a sliver of their total amount be available to the general public once they go live. And the glow-in-the-dark chase is definitely going to be sought after, so the soda, pretty cool. Now let's talk about the pops. Whiplash and Roboto will both be shared to Toy Tokyo because Toy Tokyo all of a sudden has a monopoly on all Masters of the Universe pops for some reason. I imagine that this is it for Toy Tokyo exclusives because we got 2 from Todoroki, and now we have 2 for Masters of the Universe. Now, typically Toy Tokyo bundles all their exclusives together and you can't buy them individually, so for those of you who are into Masters of the Universe, you may get stuck with a couple Todoroki pops that you might not be interested in. You could probably sell them for retail once you get them. But I'm hoping that this is it for Toy Tokyo exclusives because I personally hate dealing with Toy Tokyo, so if I see any items that I want go there, I would be really frustrated. Our next reveal is Xanathar with D20 from Dungeons and Dragons. I personally don't play Dungeons and Dragons. I've had some friends try and, get me into it, and we're planning eventually on having a D&D night, and so I can learn how to play. But I love seeing Dungeons & Dragon pops because they are so unique and they look sick. I mean, the Gelatinous Cube from Emerald City of 2020, I think it was? It was an awesome pop, and now it goes for over $100. So for those who collect Dungeons & Dragons, this is a must-have because I imagine that a year and a half from now, this thing will hold insane value. The detail on this pop is awesome, from the teeth to the grin to the giant eyeball to all the smaller eyeballs coming off of it. I mean, this pop just looks fantastic, and honestly, even though I'm not into it, This thing may be pop of the convention. If I had to bet on a shared retailer, I would say GameStop because they got the gelatinous cube last time, and I feel pretty safe about making that assumption. From Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time, we have Crash in the Mask Armor Metallic. I actually have a few of them back here because I think the games are so much fun. Crash Twinsanity was like my childhood growing up, and Crash 4 It's About Time was a great game. I didn't think maybe it's a nostalgia thing for me, it didn't live up to my expectations because I loved those original ones so much, but it was still a pretty good game. So it's really nice to see Crash Bandicoot not only get a figure for the first time since like 2019 or so, but it's also pretty cool to see that Crash It's About Time got its own pop finally. I figured they would have done a set for that game when it came out in 2020, so it's just cool to see it finally get some representation and at Funkon of all places. And a huge shout out to the Wheeze Gaming, my cousin DJ, for helping out with those names because the Funko app didn't update and I wanted to make sure that I got all the names right. Batman with the Scythe, I don't imagine a lot of people are excited about because it's just another Batman variant. But I mean, Stargirl, Wonder Girl, Dr. Fate, and White Lantern Sinestro, whatever. They all look fantastic. In 5 DC pops, what timeline is this? Typically, we get 1 to 2 DC pops per convention, let alone 5 of them is literally unheard of. So this is an amazing reveal for DC. This may be the best DC convention reveal that we have ever gotten in the history of Funko. And I'm not just saying that for the sake of hyping it up, trying to play on the hype of how collectors are feeling and stuff like that. I genuinely think that this is the best DC reveal we've gotten so far. There's no Chrome Batman, there's no Justice League variants, they're all from the comics, which is pretty outstanding. And I think that the Dr. Fate, right, is Dr. Fate the yellow guy? Yeah. Dr. Fate with the cape coming up looks just like the Spectre we got for Emerald City this year, and I imagine that those two are going to look great paired together. So shout out to Funko for the amazing DC reveal. I'm more of a Marvel fan than a DC fan, but I can respect how frustrating it must get to be a DC collector with all of the lame pops that Funko does for it. So to see 4 outstanding pops and then 1, okay, it's Batman with the Scythe. I mean, still an awesome wave. Very excited for all the DC collectors out there. Oh, and also Stargirl will be limited to 5,000 pieces. Lastly, we have Harry Potter 20 Years of Magic, Harry flying with the winged key. Now, I don't care about this at all because I don't like Harry Potter, but also it's just another literal Harry Potter variant going after the flying key. What really interests me about this reveal is that they specify 20 years of magic, so I wonder if maybe we're going to be getting 20-year anniversary boxes for the 20th anniversary of Harry Potter. Will that box look a little different? Will it have like the logo with 20 years of magic on it or something? That's what interests me more and more than it just being another Harry Potter pop. If I had to bet, I'm going to say that this is either going to Barnes & Noble or the Funko shop. We've seen previous Harry Potter exclusives go to Barnes & Noble almost, every single convention. But then the last couple, we saw Harry Potter go to the Funko shop. So I don't know which side of the coin I land on here, but either way, I think those are the 2 safest bets. Overall, I think that day 3 was much better than day 2. But I mean, if I had to look at the things that have been announced so far, 3 days in, I'm only getting 3 things, and I feel really good about that. There have been conventions in the past where I'm like, okay, Hot Topic, GameStop, Barnes & Noble, Funko Shop. For this convention, I'm pretty much chilling at Target, GameStop, FYE, done. I don't even need to get con stickers because I don't necessarily care for the con sticker. So this is going to be an easy convention for me unless they announce something crazy later on in the week. And I want to hear your thoughts on Funkon so far. You've been listening to me. Now let me hear your thoughts down below. What do you think of Funkon? Is there an exclusive you have to get your hands on? Or has this convention been a disappointment for you? I hear a lot of collectors saying that Funkon has kind of been a bust so far, and I would love to hear what you think of Funkon down below in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to collect what you love, even when what you love is just a diamond Pokemon for the 3rd convention in a row. And as always, I will see you all soon.